Hello students, good morning. Hello everybody. Hope all the things are going well. Okay. So as you know that we were doing the chapter compound interest from class 8 mathematics. I am going to continue this chapter how to find the amount and the compound interest using the formula. So in the previous sessions we have learned so many different types of sum we have solved, and we have learned how to find the principal, the amount, the rate of interest, the time. We have also learned how to find the increase or decrease in population, increase or decrease in the value of a machine. Okay, so here I am going to do another sum based on the formula, but little bit different. A slight modification is there in the formula. Let me show the sum. The question is, the population 3 years ago, the population of a town was 50,000. 3 years ago, the population of a town was 50,000. If the annual increase during 3 successive years, if the annual increase during 3 successive years be at the rate of 5%, 4% and 3% respectively, then what is the present population? What is the present population? Three years ago, the population of a town was 50,000. If the annual increase during 3 successive years be at the rate of 5%, 4% and 3% respectively, then what is the present population? Now see here, till now we have done sums with only one rate of interest, but here you can see in 3 years the rate of interest are different, means the rate of growth. Here, since it is a case of population, so we cannot say rate of interest, we have to say the rate of growth. So rate of growth is different. Okay, so let us write down the rate of growth as R1, R2 and R3. So R1 is equals to 5%, R2 equals to 4% and R3 equals to 3%. Now it is quite clear from the sum that we cannot do it in one step using the formula A equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. In one step we cannot use that formula because R is not same, R is different. Then how to do? So there is small modification in the formula. First of all, let me write down other informations. The initial population was 50,000. That is, the principal is 50,000 and the time is 3 years. So time is 3 years, and since it is an annual case, it is annual increase, therefore n is equals to 3. N equals to 3. Now the formula to find the, let A be the population after 3 years. To find the population in one step, see the formula. A equals to P into 1 plus R1 by 100, 1 plus R2 by 100, 1 plus R3 by 100. So instead of doing the sum in 3 steps, because 3 rate of interest are given, so instead of doing the sum in 3 steps, it is better to modify the formula and do it in one step. Okay, so here it is, A equals to P into 1 plus R to the R by 100 to the power 1, because it is a case of 1 year, multiplied with 1 plus R to the power R by 100 to the power 1. This is also 1 year. All are annual case. That is why the power n, this n will be divided into 3 steps, that is 1 year each. So I cannot write here 3. I cannot write here 3. Okay, similarly here also I cannot write 3. I have to write 1, because this is the case of 1 year each. Okay, understood? So here n equals to 3 is not required. Okay, so I am removing this, or we can write n equals to 1 for each year. Now let us substitute the value and check what is the population after 3 years. That is the present population. So P is 50,000. 1 plus R1 is 5 by 100. Power is 1, so I am not writing the power. 1 plus R2 is 4 by 100, and R3 is 1 plus 3 by 100. Okay, so it will be 50,000. Now after LCM, it will become 100 plus 5, that is 105 by 100. This will become 100 plus 4, that is 104 by 100, and this will be 103 by 100. Now we have to go for calculation. So it is 50,000. Now let us cancel the zeros. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 more 0, 1 more 0. Then 5 cuts 10 is 2, and 2 cuts 104 is 52. Okay, any more calculation left? I can simplify this one also. So 5 cuts 105 is 21, 5 cut 100 is 20. Then 2 cuts 52 is 26, and 2 cuts 20 is 10. So no more further calculation. So what we have to multiply on the numerator is 21 into 26, 21 into 26 into 103. 21 into 26 into 103, and the denominator is 10. So in the numerator we have 21, 26 and 103, and denominator is cancelled. So it is 21 multiplied with 26, 6, 12, 2, 4, 6, 4, 5. 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12, 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4, 6, 4, 5. And then multiplied with 103. So 8, 18 balance 1, 12 plus 1, 3, 13. balance 1, 15 plus 1, 16, 0, 0, 0, 6, 4, 5. It is 8, 3, 2, 6, 5. So it is 5, 6, 2, 3, 8. That is the population after 3 years, that is the present population is 56,238. So present population equals to 56,238. So hope you have understood. Okay, so just remember this modification. If there is a case of 2 years, then we will write up to this 1 plus r1 by 100 multiplied with 1 plus r2 by 100. Okay, if it is 3 years, then we have to write thrice. Sometimes there will be a question where the first rate is increasing, the second rate is decreasing, and the third rate is also increasing, like in the case of growth of bacteria. Sometimes it grows, increases, and then decreases, or it can grow in the second hour and it can go down in the third hour. So in this way it increases and decreases. So in that case, when it is a case of increasing, put plus sign, and when it is a case of decreasing, put minus sign. So let me show you one sum of that type. The question is, the bacteria in a culture, the bacteria in a culture grows by 10% in the first hour, decreases by 10% in the second hour, and again increases by 10% in the third hour. Find the bacteria at the end of 3 hours if the initial count was 20,000. Find the total number of bacteria after 3 hours. After 3 hours, if the initial count was 20,000. That is, there are 20,000 bacteria at the start of the counting. It was found that after the first hour there is a increase of 10%. In the second hour the count decreases by 10%, and in the third hour again the count increases by 10%. So the first hour it is increasing, and the last hour, the third hour, it is increasing, and in the second hour it is decreasing. So there are 3 rate of growth. Okay, so let us write like that. R1 equals to 10%, R2 is equals to 10%, and R3 is also 10%. Initial count, that is P, is 20,000. and time is 3 hours. That is, since it is a case of hourly case, therefore n will be 3, but these 3 will be divided into 3 parts. That is 1 hour for each case. Actually, since it is conversion period, there is no unit, so 1 for each case. In each step I have to put n equals to 1. Now the formula. So A is equals to P into 1 plus R1 by 100. Since it is increasing in the first hour, it grows by 10%, so it is plus R by 100, R1 by 100. In the second hour, it is decreased by 10%, so it is 1 minus R2 by 100. And in the third hour, it again increases by 10%, so again plus sign, and in each case n will be 1. Okay, now put the values. So 20,000, 1 plus 10 by 100, 1 minus 10 by 100, and 1 plus 10 by 100. Power is not required to write because all the powers are 1, so keep it as it is. Therefore 20,000, but after LCM it will be 100 plus 10, that is 110 by 100. It will be 100 minus 10, that is 90 by 100, and this one will also be 110 by 100. Okay, so many zeros there to be cancelled. So I am starting from here. Cancelled, cancelled, 0 0 cancelled, this 0 is cancelled, 2 more zeros are cancelled. So what are the things we have to multiply? So A is equals to, that is the total number of battery after 3 hours is, we have to multiply 20 from here, 11 from here, 20, then 11, then 9, and then again 11. So 11 nines are 99, 99 into 11, and then into 20. So 21780, 21780. Therefore the count of bacteria after 3 hours equals to 21780, 21,780. Understood? So how was the sum? Nice. And the formula also, it is easy to calculate the value if different types of rate of interest or rate of growth is given, and we can do it in one step using this formula. Okay, so a lot of time is saved, because if we are to do this sum in 3 steps, then a huge amount of time will be used. So to avoid that, we can use this formula. Okay, so this type of sum, which is based on annual rate of interest or annual rate of growth, is finished. But you have to practice some more sums also. So many sums are there in the exercise. Practice few more sums, make your concept clear, make your knowledge in such a way that you can answer any sum of this type. In the next class, we are going to learn about the rate of interest, which is calculated half yearly and quarterly. So meet in the next class. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day.